Welcome back to Manifestation Mastery, and buckle up. Today's video is about the power of now, or the importance of living in the present, and how it can help you manifest your dreams, how mindfulness helps us create a world of love, peace, and abundance. We'll also talk about the challenges that not living in the present brings us, and ways we can overcome those challenges in order to live your best life. Before we start, if you haven't already, hit subscribe and notification so you don't miss out on all the informational tutorials and meditative videos specifically designed to help you master your manifestation skills. So let's get started. Being in the present moment is to be aware of where you are and what you're doing right now. This is so important because now is always all that we have. It is constant. Wherever you go, you will always find yourself in the now. There is no other reality. So you may ask, if there is no other reality other than the now, then how hard can it be to mindfully be in the present moment? The reason is we have both past and the future thoughts. How much time we spend in either may not be helpful. While neither states are your current reality, they are both states that have either already existed or will exist. And they are both very tempting places to visit, even if doing so may cause harm. Living in the past restricts and confines us. It keeps us attached to an identity that may no longer serve us. It tells us what we should believe and what we are and are not capable of, which in turn shapes how we behave. Here's an example. Imagine as a child you were chased by a large dog, which terrified you at the time. And from that moment on, you were afraid of dogs. Now imagine you revisit that memory many times in your adulthood. You relive that fear and reinforce your belief that dogs are things to be afraid of. But are you really afraid of dogs now, or are you just relying on a memory and deciding it to be true? At this very moment, are dogs something you need to fear? If you came across a friendly dog, say at a friend's house, do you really need to hang on to that fear? Or can you let it go and realize that this cute little furry bundle of energy is in fact nothing to be afraid of at all? What's holding you back and preventing you from being free of this fear? The answer is, of course, the past and your insistence on remembering it. You don't have to remain in the identity of someone who doesn't like dogs. You can think again. You could actually decide to like dogs right now in the present. We think that events that have happened in the past matter so much that they define who we think we have to be, what we deserve, where we have to live, who we have to love, and what we have to do for a living, but that isn't true at all. You can choose to be a different person in every single moment. Right now, and again now, and now once more. You get to choose over and over again. You don't have to be rooted in the chains of the past. We let our past define us far too often, but there's just so much of it that we sometimes forget how much personal power we all have. Maybe you haven't even realized that you have any power at all yet. But know this, your mind belongs to you, and you have complete control over where and when it goes. More on this in a moment. The other state people tend to spend too much time in is the future. We think of many things that may happen in the future, and oftentimes those thoughts about these possible events cause us to worry. We conjure up the worst-case scenario. Stress is a direct result of spending too much time in the future. This is most common in the workplace. When we worry, we spend too much time thinking about unrealistic situations that, in most cases, never happen at all. We spend too much time thinking, what if it all goes wrong? And then we doubt our ability to handle this unrealistic, make-believe, probably won't happen anyway situation. This is the cause of stress. And stress is the cause of not only several physical conditions, but it does not allow you to align with the law of attraction and abundance. Living in the present moment silences that voice of doubt and beats back the tsunami-like waves of stress and worry. Don't allow negative thoughts to control you. They are your enemy and they will cause great harm. Spending too much time in the future makes us ask how, which creates doubt. Don't worry about how something will come to be. Allow the universe to work its magic and do all the heavy lifting for you. So, what are the benefits of living in the now and practicing mindfulness? And how will it help you manifest your desires? Being mindful helps eliminate all the stress and worry connected with living in the past and the future. Mindfulness can help with all the physical health issues mentioned earlier. It also helps you deal with mental health issues like depression and anxiety as well. It results in more happiness, better overall health, and improves your relationships with others. You have complete control over your mind and the thoughts that it thinks. So many people don't realize this. They think that they can't control their thoughts or emotions, that these things just happen to them. Well, that's simply not true. The only reason you may not have control over your mind is that you've never practiced controlling it. You've let it wander on its own and abandoned all responsibility for it. Because you can use your mind to direct your physical, emotional, mental, and energetic states. By eliminating the stress and worry that comes with living in the past or the future, you make space in your life for more positive outcomes. You will live in more peace and harmony, which, as the law of attraction demands, will result in more peaceful, harmonious events and interactions with people in your life. That's how you manifest what you want. What you give out to the universe is returned in kind. So, how do you become more mindful in our fast-paced, technologically driven society? How do you slow down when there are so many distractions and everyone around you expects you to keep up with them? Well, there are many different exercises you can use to ensure that you start your day being mindful and living in the present. It's therefore best if you do them first thing in the morning. Let's take a look at a few of them. Number 1, breathing meditation. This is a quiet, simple practice of paying attention to your breath. Lie down or sit down, whatever is most comfortable for you. Then take a deep breath in, and while you're doing this, closely follow the breath as it enters your body. Pay attention as it travels in through your mouth or nose, and then as it makes its way down your throat, into your chest and stomach, and notice both of those areas expand. Then, on the exhale, notice the breath leave your stomach and chest, up your throat, and back out your mouth and nose again. Repeat this process for about 10 or 15 minutes. Your thoughts will inevitably wander, but just keep going back to your breath. That's your focal point. That is what is going on in your present moment. At any point during the day, you can use this exercise to bring you back to your now. You only need to take a few minutes to do so. When you're feeling anxious or overwhelmed, stop what you're doing and thinking and take a few deep breaths. In and out. Method number 2, body scan. It's also a type of meditation and best done early in the morning before your mental chatter starts to take over. Once again, lie down or sit down, close your eyes, and focus on the top of your head while breathing in and out. Next, mentally travel down from the top of your head to your forehead, then your eyes, nose, mouth, neck, and continue scanning down your body until you reach your toes. As you scan through each part of your body, take a few moments to notice how that area feels. Is there tension, pain, and discomfort, or does it feel fine? This is just to check in with yourself and notice what's happening with your body in real time. You're not remembering the past or worrying about the future. You're in the here and now, and you're doing it deliberately and mindfully. Method number 3, journaling. By the way, we have a full video dedicated to the benefits of journaling and how it helps hone your manifestation skills. We'll include the link below. Once again, do this first thing in the morning. Sit down with a pen and paper and just start writing whatever comes to mind. Allow the divine knowledge of your stream of consciousness take over. Some of it may not make sense. Don't worry, you won't be graded on this and no one's going to read it. This may also take some practice on your part, but if you do it regularly, you will find yourself writing down things that come directly from your inner guidance, things that will surprise even you. Not only will you be practicing mindfulness, but you'll also be receiving messages to guide you on your way. And finally, method number 4, yoga. Yoga has been scientifically proven to reduce stress, depression, and anxiety, as well as physical strengthening benefits. Practicing yoga focuses your mind on what you are doing. It forces you to focus on your breath and connect with your body. And as an added bonus, it gives you a sublime, blissful calmness that lasts for several hours afterwards. All of these exercises are about deliberately directing your mind in the direction you want it to go. They teach you that you are in control, and they train your mind to follow wherever you direct it. If you can do that, then you can manifest anything you want. Because that is the real benefit of mindfulness, training your mind to follow your commands. And how you direct your mind, the thoughts that you think are what the universe responds to and will deliver back to you. Mindfulness isn't just a trendy catchphrase. It's your path to true manifestation mastery and to living the life of your dreams. So this sums up our video for today. We hope you enjoyed it. Let us know in the comments below if you tried any of these exercises in practicing to live in the now and what effect it might have had. Remember to like, subscribe, and comment so you can receive our latest information, inspiration, tutorials, and meditative videos specifically developed for manifestation mastery. You never know which one will ignite your natural manifestation powers within. And we'll see you in the next video. Take care.